Hey everyone, welcome back to English Era Podcast. I'm Jess.
And I'm Emily. Okay, so today we're talking about something that a lot of English learners find kind of scary.
Oh yeah, phone calls. Like even native speakers sometimes get nervous on the phone. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you can't see the other person's face, you can't use hand gestures, and sometimes the connection is bad or people talk really fast
And you're just sitting there like, wait, what did they just say?
Exactly. But here's the thing. Once you know the common phrases people use on the phone, it gets so much easier. Like there are patterns, you know?
Totally. And that's what we're going to break down for you today. All those useful phrases for answering calls, making calls, dealing with problems, leaving messages.
Taking messages, asking people to hold. Yeah, we've got it all covered.
So before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and also check out the learning materials for this episode.
Yeah, because we've put together a full transcript, a vocabulary list with definitions, exercises to practice, like everything you need to really master this stuff.
All right, let's get into it.
Okay, so let's start with the basics. When someone calls you, how do you answer? In American English, it's actually pretty simple.
Yeah, most people just say, hello, with a rising intonation. But in more formal situations, like at work, you might say your name or the company name.
Right, like Smith Marketing, this is Emily speaking. Or just Emily speaking.
Exactly. And if you're calling someone, you usually introduce yourself first, like, hi, this is Jess calling from whatever company or reason.
Okay, so let's hear what this sounds like in a real conversation. We've got two speakers, Mark and Lisa, and Mark is calling a company.
Making a business call.
Hello, Davis Consulting. This is Lisa speaking. How can I help you today?
Hi, Lisa. My name is Mark Johnson. I'm calling about the marketing proposal you sent last week.
Oh, yes, of course. Thanks for getting back to us, Mark. What questions can I answer for you?
Well, I was wondering if we could schedule a meeting to discuss the details.
Absolutely. Let me check the calendar. Would Tuesday at 2 p.m. work for you?
Tuesday at 2? Yeah, that works perfectly.
Great. I'll send you a calendar invite. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Nope, that's all for now. Thanks so much.
You're welcome. We'll talk to you on Tuesday. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay, so did you catch all those useful phrases there?
Yeah, like, how can I help you today? That's super common when answering business calls.
And I'm calling about. That's how you state your reason for calling. It's clear and gets right to the point, you know?
Totally. And then at the end, is there anything else I can help you with? That's a polite way to check if the conversation is finished.
Right. Now, let's talk about what happens when the person you want to talk to isn't available.
Oh yeah, this happens all the time. So you might need to leave a message or ask when they'll be back.
Exactly. Here are some phrases. Could I leave a message? Or when would be a good time to call back?
And if you're the one taking the message, you'd say something like, can I take a message? Or would you like to leave a message?
Let's listen to another dialogue. This time, Sarah is calling for Mr. Thompson, but he's not there.
Taking a message.
Good morning, Thompson and Associates.
Good morning. Could I speak to Mr. Thompson, please?
I'm sorry, but Mr. Thompson is in a meeting right now. Can I take a message for you?
Yes, please. This is Sarah Miller from Tech Solutions.
Okay, Sarah Miller from Tech Solutions. Got it?
Could you let him know that I called about the contract we discussed? He has my number, but just in case, it's 555-0123.
Sure thing. So that's regarding the contract, and your number is 555-0123. I'll make sure he gets the message.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a nice day. You too, thanks. Bye. Goodbye.
Okay, so there are some really important phrases in that conversation, like, could I speak to? That's the polite way to ask for someone.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, but he's in a meeting right now. That's a common way to explain why someone can't come to the phone. You could also say, she's not available at the moment, or he's out of the office.
Right. And when you're leaving a message, you want to be clear. State your name, where you're calling from, and what it's about.
Exactly. And the person taking the message should repeat the important details back to you, like the phone number, to make sure they got it right.
Okay, now what about when you need someone to wait for a second? Like you need to check something or find some information.
Oh, that's when you use hold phrases. The most common one is, can you hold, please? Or, could you hold for a moment?
Yeah, and if you're the one on hold, you might hear, please hold, or one moment, please.
Right. And here's a pro tip. If you're put on hold and you're waiting for like a while, and someone comes back, they'll usually say, thank you for holding, or sorry to keep you waiting.
That's so true. Okay, let's hear a dialogue about this. Tom is calling customer service.
Putting someone on hold. Thank you for calling Sunrise Electronics. This is Mike speaking. How can I assist you?
Hi, Mike. I'm having an issue with a laptop I ordered last week.
I'm sorry to hear that. Let me pull up your order. Can I get your order number?
Sure, it's SE44298.
SE44298. Got it. Okay, can you hold for just one moment while I look that up?
Sure, no problem.
Thanks for holding, Tom. Okay, I see your order here. What seems to be the issue?
Well, the laptop won't turn on. I've tried charging it, but nothing happens.
That's definitely not right. Let me check if we can send you a replacement. Can you hold again for just a minute? Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Sorry to keep you waiting. Good news, we can send you a replacement right away. It should arrive in 2 to 3 business days.
Oh, that's great. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
No, that's everything. Thanks again.
My pleasure. Have a wonderful day.
You too. Bye.
Okay, notice how the agent asked permission before putting Tom on hold. Can you hold for just one moment? That's polite.
Yeah, and he came back with, thanks for holding, and later, sorry to keep you waiting. Those are like really common courtesy phrases.
Totally. And Tom was cool about it. Sure, no problem. And that's fine. When someone asks you to hold, you can say, sure, of course, no problem. Or that's fine.
Right. Now, what about when you have a bad connection? Like, you know those calls where you can barely hear the other person?
Yes, that's so frustrating. So there are phrases for that too.
Yeah, like, I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. Or, could you repeat that, please?
And if the connection is really bad, you might say, I'm having trouble hearing you, or the line is breaking up.
Right. And sometimes you need to ask someone to speak louder or slower, which is totally okay. You can say, could you speak up a bit? Or could you speak more slowly?
Exactly. It's better to ask than to just guess what they said, you know?
For sure. Okay, and then when you're ending a call, there are some standard ways to do that too.
Yeah, usually you'd say something like, thanks for calling, or thank you for your help.
And then the other person might say, you're welcome, or happy to help, or my pleasure.
Right. And then you both say goodbye. Like, have a great day, take care, or just bye.
It sounds simple, but there's like a little ritual to it.
All right, so now let's break down some of the key vocabulary and phrases we've covered. We'll pronounce each one a few times so you can really get it.
Yeah, and feel free to pause and repeat after us.
Okay, first one. This is Jess speaking. This is Jess speaking. This is Jess speaking.
That's how you identify herself on the phone, especially in formal or business situations.
Next, how can I help you? How can I help you? How can I help you?
This is what you say when you answer the phone and want to know why the person is calling.
Okay, next, I'm calling about. I'm calling about. I'm calling about.
Use this to state the reason for your call.
Next one, could I speak to. Could I speak to. Could I speak to.
That's the polite way to ask for a specific person on the phone.
All right. Can I take a message? Can I take a message? Can I take a message?
This is what you say when the person they're calling for isn't available.
Next, could you hold, please? Could you hold, please? Could you hold, please?
Use this when you need the caller to wait for a moment.
Okay. Thank you for holding. Thank you for holding. Thank you for holding.
Say this when you come back after putting someone on hold.
Next one. I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that. I didn't catch that.
This means you didn't hear or understand what the person said.
All right. Could you repeat that? Could you repeat that? Could you repeat that?
Use this when you need someone to say something again.
Next, the line is breaking up. The line is breaking up. The line is breaking up.
This means the connection is bad and you can't hear clearly.
Okay. Could you speak up? Could you speak up? Could you speak up?
Use this to ask someone to speak louder.
And finally, have a great day. Have a great day. Have a great day.
A friendly way to end a phone conversation.
Okay, so we've covered a lot today. Phone conversations can feel intimidating at first, but once you learn these common phrases, it really does get easier.
Yeah, and the key is practice, right? Like even if you just practice these phrases out loud by yourself, that helps.
Totally. And remember, it's okay to ask people to repeat things or speak more slowly. That's normal. Even native speakers do that.
So don't be afraid to use phrases like, I didn't catch that, or could you say that again?
Right. And make sure to check out our learning materials for this episode.
Yeah, because we've got the full transcript so you can read along, and there are exercises to practice these phrases in different situations.
So helpful. All right, well, that's it for today's episode. Thanks so much for listening.
Yeah, thanks for being here. And if you found this helpful, don't forget to subscribe and share it with your friends who are learning English.
We'll see you next time on English Era Podcast.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.